As they sent off this ship full of stinking garbage that departed from the port that day, no one expected that the garbage would live their lives forever. Where did this ship take this trash? No one knew or was curious about the answer. April 27, 1993. The smells emanating from the Ümraniye landfill became unbearable for the citizens. People who wanted a flower garden instead of a landfill in their neighborhood were protesting by leaving carnations in the stinking garbage dump. The piles of garbage flowed like a volcano, engulfing the surrounding houses and people. Everyone participated in the search for the survivors in solidarity, but unfortunately 39 people lost their lives, 12 were never reached. The carnations were replaced by stones. People expressed their anger by stoning the landfill. Until the explosion, there were 3 active dumping sites in Istanbul. The full garbage trucks that could no longer go to Ümraniye were directed to other areas. Neighborhood residents prevented trucks from entering the landfills. The garbage dump shouldn't be built in the city. If it is, another Ümraniye incident will occur. After all these events, a statement came from the mayor of Istanbul. This gibberish statement did not offer any solution, left the people alone with their own garbage. Since the waste was not being collected, the city turned into a big garbage dump in a short time. The whole city slid into chaos. People that threw their trash out the windows. People that buried their garbage set the whole city on fire. People that even burned them in their stoves. People that ran places to store. People that were wearing face masks because of the unbearable smell and smoke. People that asked for government to take responsibility. All the parks turned into garbage cemetery. Some empty places were used by a garbage full truck. The garbage scattered on the streets was making it difficult to walk. Some individual efforts to clean the mess were not enough for all the blocks. People dying because of the diseases asked for someone new to heal the city's bruises. Garabettin Subaşı, a candidate for the mayor of Istanbul, promised the biggest incineration plant in Europe, which will make people forget the painful days they live. After Subaşı won the election, he promised 3 months to the public for the incineration plant in Prospect. During this time, he asked the public to follow the recommendations of the scientific committee in order to control the garbage problem. In newspapers and television, the recipes were given to the public on subjects such as sorting recyclable wastes and composing organic wastes. People reacted differently during this waiting period. The vast majority of the public refused to take any further responsibility for dealing with their garbage. The promises of the authorities had not yet come true. People didn't know what to do with their garbage. While those who burned their garbage caused great fires in the city, epidemic diseases such as typhoid and cholera were also on the agenda. While the quarantine of Istanbul was discussed even on global news, an explanation was expected from the authorities. Breaking his silence after the negative news, Garabettin Subaşı announced that they would collect the accumulated garbage for the last time and that a ship from America would take the garbage far away. The public had to obey the strict rules of the new released decree law. 1. Individuals are responsible for the management of the waste they create. Not a single institution, but all 8 million will manage the garbage of 8 million. 2. A guard will be assigned to each neighborhood in Istanbul. Citizens who dump illegally will be fined. 3. Each house will be billed monthly for the amount of waste it throws. 4. Incentive grants will be given for new business lines that will serve alternative waste management. People poured into the port to bid farewell to the ship that was their savior. The smell of stinking garbage vanished with the hum of flies, the cries of joy, and the ship's whistle. So, what did the departed ship change in people's lives?